fun fact for everybody out there is this is our 20-year anniversary of the PD Factory team. The future of the factory team is kind of in the hands of the members, actually, you know, and PD and this kind of symbiosis between the canopies and their development and what you can do with them and what the goals of the individuals are and what the competition scenes are like, and it kind of has an ebb and flow based on all these areas of the sport. And the current generation is really focused on taking the competition world, the new technology of the new mutant harness containers combined with the parachutes and the design criteria now related to that new flying style. There's some really hungry players that just like to go far and like to go fast, and they're trying to learn the new system and excel in that.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Travis Mills here, PD Factory team member since 2017.
Oh man, Copenhagen 2019. Amazing experience, man. I trained really hard that year for freestyle, like really prioritized freestyle that year, and went into that competition like feeling strong, feeling confident.
Making laughing type things, kind of caricature stuff.
Sure, like give me a hair flip, something silly.
All
Alright, go ahead and just like stare off into the distance like you're swooping into a sunrise. Yeah, alright.
My name's Justin Price. Been with the factory team since 2017, and hopefully I can keep rolling with this, you know. Being a part of this factory team has just kind of like taught me just to be a little bit better of, I don't know, of a communicator, whether it's between amongst the teammates who were not sharing a common goal, and that's for you and me to go stand on that podium. It's like for me to go stand on that podium, but we're still putting out effort and energy to just try to make each other better. And I don't know, I guess that's just kind of like the general census that, you know, we should kind of have living in this crazy rock, that we should not just be out for ourselves, but trying to help other people out, even though if it may mean that you pay a little less attention to yourself, I guess. So this is supposed to be a compliment. Yeah, and I kind of said this to Travis too. I was able to stay calm after I got a 0 because you guys are calm, especially in the face of when things don't go right or when you get 0s, right? So I pull strength from you guys.
Yeah, man.
So thank you.
Vice versa, Jason.
Yeah.
interested in some video. Just like a little pan.
The new members of the factory team are chosen kind of organically. You know, like a lot of people ask us that question is how do I become a factory team member? And I can almost say that, like, without a doubt, the members kind of almost find us. We, over the years, know there's going to be some attrition, there's going to be veterans that are pulling out. So almost every year we're looking at candidates ourselves, who's out there, who's pushing, who's hungry, who's likable, who seems like they'd be a good brother, you know what I mean? So at times we'll sit down with 3 to 5 candidates and, you know, write the pros and cons down and do this whole decision matrix of like who's it gonna be, and everybody puts their vote in, everybody puts their top 3 in, and the team chooses the team. That's the cool thing about it. And then PD, they're just so supportive of, they're like, yeah, that's an obvious choice. That's perfect for us.
When we first were looking at expanding, we were like, all right, who's going to be a good fit, you know? And we're like, all right, cool. We mentioned those guys, and it was like, look, we're not asking just one of them. You know, that's a team there. You know, they got something good going on because they've been working together for a while, and they've been building a lot of cohesiveness, and you know, they're family and they're good at what they do. And it's like, dude, we're asking both of them.
Mi chiamo Mario Fattoruso, vengo dall'Italia, faccio parte del PD Factory Team dal 2018, rientro nella 6ª generazione del PD Factory Team insieme a mio fratello Armando.
Sapere che mio fratello avrebbe fatto parte del PD Factory come me non mi ha sorpreso. Tra di noi siamo sempre cresciuti assieme, abbiamo sempre fatto tutto quello che era possibile fare assieme, quindi non era da scegliere chi dei 2 fratelli o se tutte e 2, è una sola opzione, siamo tutti e 2, una sola famiglia.
It's a brotherhood, man, and that is a family first, and that's the way the team runs, you know what I mean? We all lean on each other and are there for each other, whether it's something in our professional career or our personal life.
What about the latest addition to the PD Factory team?
Jesse Weyher.
Did you guys cross your arms back here?
Yeah, it's just loosey-goosey.
Good morning from beautiful Pondville, Eloy, Arizona. My name is Jesse Weyher. I've been on the PD Factory team for 10 days, 14 hours. I'm really excited for the 22 season. I'm gonna try to go faster, farther, and throw down some new tricks I haven't been seen before. Being the new guy is weird. It's a bit of a paradox because on one hand, I feel a lot of support being on the plane, say a competition, having my friends with me, because you feel sort of mentally safe, if you will. You don't have the same sort of psychological warfare that comes from a lot of other competitors. But at the same time, you also don't want to disappoint them. So it's sort of this false sense of security in that you're comfortable in this environment, but you also don't want to let them down, you know? And no one's ever said that that's the case, you know, you're gonna let us down, but it's sort of, you know, you're brushing shoulders with these giants and you want to do well. And I think that's the biggest stress from being the new guy is sort of, other than that, it's the best thing ever to have a competitive team, someone who has your back and is helping you debrief every run and giving you tips and stuff. Not to say that doesn't happen in the competition environment, but to have sort of, you know, little enclave of your direct support is amazing.
La nuova aggiunta al PD Factory Team, Jesse, è adrenalina pura, meglio, benzina sul fuoco, è giovanissimo, è capacissimo e già solo a stare con lui e parlare con lui ti ispira a migliorarti e a fare meglio. Farà veramente grandi cose nello sport.
Da lì si è instaurato subito un bel rapporto di amicizia un po' a distanza. Ci commentavamo foto, ci davamo alcuni consigli, io lo davo a lui, lo davo a me, perché era quella stima che tu la senti a pelle, no? Quando una persona ti piace e la trovi genuina.
You know, I think it's interesting to have teams within skydiving because at large, skydiving is a really selfish sport and can be a really lonely sport as well. At the end of the day, break off or whenever you go about your own way, leave the boogie, leave the event, you're on your own, you know? So to have a really concentrated sort of nucleus family within the sport, because it's so easy for people to be friends on social media, and when they see you, they're like, hey man, it's so good to see you, whatever. You don't really know this person, you know, or maybe you've done it to somebody else and it's like, are we, you know, really family, or whatever? Like, I don't really know you. But with Factory Team, it really truly is a family, and it's been a nice reminder to take care of your people, and that translates into any walk of life, you know, whether you have family or don't. Just be nice to people. They'll be nice to you.
The legacy that the current team members have is this huge roster of amazing individuals, you know, and so the fact that they're on the team already, and there's so many amazing people that they've been exposed to the history of the team and its guiding light, if you want to call it, or its representation in the sport, the exposure to all the technology through PD that we have, like, they're completely set up for success. The cool thing about their destiny, so to speak, is that they really don't have to do anything other than just be themselves. And that is what the legacy is, because every chapter, every individual who's ever been in the team has just been themselves. Find a collective path with your teammates and learn from each other, and then walk that path together. And it goes down many roads, you know what I mean? And you get exposed to so many different things that, you know, you wouldn't otherwise. So just being open to possibility and dreaming big, you know what I mean? That's really the legacy that there is to follow, you know.
Who is a better cook, you or your brother?
Beh, il migliore in cucina sicuramente da me e mio fratello sono io. Diciamo che nel team abbiamo ruoli diversi. Io sono lo chef, io e Travis siamo i master chef della cucina, io più sulla parte italiana, Travis sulla parte asiatica, americana. Poi c'è Armando che è molto bravo a lavare i piatti. Lui lava i piatti ed è formidabile, perché lui è il più stanco ma deve pulire la cucina. E il resto, Justin mangia tutto, quindi non ha problemi. Bobo approva o non approva, ma vuole mangiare bene, bere bene. E anche Pablo è il migliore a mangiare.
JP is like a leashed pit bull, ready to go after the ball and won't stop going after the ball. And if you take the ball away from him, he's going to start to feel things. I don't know else how to describe him. He's just the man. He's ferocious. He's got killer biceps. Yeah, that's about it. I'm getting lost thinking about Justin.
Because what else are we going to do with our time on this rock, man? Go jump out of some planes. Go fly some parachutes and have some fun, right?